Yep. So this is quite interesting. This will head up. I'm quite certain of that. You can see here. I was in a buy mood here, and if I had bought here, I would have new take profit here, but then it's gone down again, almost to the same level as I bought in. I almost bought in here. So I'm looking at the German index, the DAX. In approximately 30 minutes, Dow Jones will open, also Nasdaq and S&P 500. You can see the S&P 500 here, the US 500 cash. There's literally been no change here. It's minus 0.05%. For Nasdaq, it's just up with 0.07%. Same with Wall Street. Not that much going on. But I said that I had a feeling that the German index would trade sideways today. And as you can see, it has clearly done so. It went from around 12,660 and down to 12,540. And then it's gone up again and then down again. And actually, I believe that this might be a good buy opportunity here. Because, let me show you. If the downtrend here, the latest hours, ends here, we might see a new push upwards. But this really depends on what happens when Dow Jones opens and S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So that's why I'm a bit hesitant of entering the market before they open. Oh, gold has done quite well today. It's up 6 points, 0.52%. That's quite good. I bought gold at 1,208, if I remember correctly. So I could have earned quite a lot of money by keeping that trade, but I decided to take a profit, and I was happy with that. Yeah. I think I'm going to buy German index. Try to do it now, but it didn't allow me to. It really looks like it's moving upward again. And you can see from the, oh, there's a buy or sell signal. Okay, so there's a buy signal coming out from PA first. Entry level on Dow Jones is 21,600. Target level is 21,775, and stop level is 21,520. And I can see, let's just look at the chart here. I'll have this open for the next 8 to 10 minutes. As you can see from the Dow Jones and from the DAX index, they follow a quite similar path. That tends to happen, and if this will continue to move upwards now, so will DAX most likely. Yeah, I'm buying DAX right now. This is just a guess that it will continue upwards and that the American market will continue upwards today, but they might fall back. So then I would need to close this deal quite fast. Let's see. So I have the German index up here. And my closing position, so I can quickly close the position if I feel that the market is heading downwards instead of up. Remember that you can write me on the YouTube channel. You can chat with me there and ask me questions. I'll try to respond. Okay, so I got a question from Grace that asked me, how often do you do Dow Jones or trade with Dow Jones? Basically, I try to trade every day if I see any good trading possibilities or opportunities. With gold, it's more like I'm trading gold when I know that there are some big macroeconomic numbers coming out that will affect the gold price, or yeah, when all the markets are down, gold might go up. So that depends on the markets if I trade gold or not. Regarding the German index, if I've gone up and if I've watched the market since 8 a.m. CST time, then I might be trading the German index because that's my favorite index to trade during the European morning, and during the evening or afternoon, it's the Dow Jones or the Nasdaq that I use to trade. The markets will now open in 4 minutes, so this could go either way. I think it all depends on the response that we will see in the American market. So it will be quite interesting the next couple of minutes. Okay, so I got a question from Momo Sambig. He says, I don't understand. I would guess that the opening of US market will involve an increase of DOX. So that's because I've traded quite a lot, and I see that there are some similarities to the price movements of the two indexes. I can just show you here with a 5-minute timestamp. If you see this, you can see that they are clearly following the same path here. Before 12 o'clock today, it was way down. Then it bounced back up. Same with the Dow Jones, even though it's pre-market hours. And then you can see here it's going down. It might continue down, but they seem to be following the same path here. And it might actually continue down now, which also makes the DAX go down. So this might be a losing trade, but let's see. Oh, Dow Jones going further down. Let's see when it opens. Drum roll. I don't know the US market will be up at all. I really don't. It might go down pretty hard. But that's because the pre-market trading here, this might be on its lowest point today. I think it's around 21,640. That might be the lowest that the Dow Jones will see today, but it totally depends on when the market opens, which it will do in a few minutes now. I think it's 2 minutes left. This will be interesting. And then you can also see, well, we had a buy signal here coming from PA first. Target level is 21,775. So that made me feel a bit more comfortable. You have the another buy signal on the Nasdaq. Target level is 5,850. think it's 1 minute until it opens. I need to close it quite fast if Dow Jones breaks below here, breaks below this line. Okay, it's going down. Is it going down? DAX is going up. Dow Jones is going down. I'm selling. Yeah, I sold. I'm just going to monitor this situation here. It might bounce back up, but it made me so uncomfortable that I ended the trade. I'm still up though. I think I'm not sure how much I made on that. Let's see. I started at 12,587, ended at 12,590. Yeah, so I made some money. Not sure how much I made. But it was definitely not 2%. I just want to monitor the situation here. And especially the Nasdaq as well. Seems to be taking a beating now. Gold is going up. That's negative for the stock market. Let's see here. Oh, Nasdaq is going down as well. As you can see, DAX is turning down. Oh, god damn it. Seems to be heading down, yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's going down. Nasdaq is going up. Strange, but true. DAX is going down. Dow Jones. Let's see what Dow Jones here. It's going further down. I'm actually thinking about selling Nasdaq here. So they're going up again. Nasdaq is probably not a good sell at this point. Or it could be. I'm not quite sure what's happening with Nasdaq. Seems to be moving a bit up now. S&P is standing still. Dow Jones is moving a bit more up. Oh yeah, it's going up again. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens here now. Dow Jones is going down. There is some economic numbers coming out. Let's see. Yeah, they've already been posted. So yeah, this is negative for the market. I would say that's quite negative. So we may be heading down some more here. Yeah, I think I'm opening a trade on the Wall Street. Nasdaq seems to be going up. Dow Jones seems to be going down. So I'm selling Wall Street now. Might be a bad decision, but let's see. Nasdaq is going up. DAX is going up. Wall Street is going up now. So this might be interesting. If I'm losing this trade, then I would need to do a second trade and double what I lost. Let's see here. I think I'll close this. As you can see, I have a stop loss just before the opening hours here. And if it reaches that level, I will lose, I think it's 20,000 Norwegian kroners. And that might happen. It might happen. Seems to be crawling upwards. So I might be losing this trade here. The question is whether or not it will continue higher. It's really hard to say. Oh, it seems to be moving quite fast up. I think I'm going to lose this trade here. So the question now is, should I close the trade and take it as a loss, or do I think that it will move further down from here? If it will move like this, then it's still a good trade. But if it breaks this line and continue upwards here, then I will lose in this trade. As you can see, there's a lot of sideways momentum going on here. It's not really the clear trend that I like to trade with. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's going down. Lucky me. God damn, it's going down. Well, it might turn out to be a winning trade. Let's see. If it's so, what I don't like about this is that if it doesn't break, let me draw the line. If it doesn't break this line here, then it might just bounce right back up like it does now. Yeah. So we're trading sideways here. Well, it's very hard to say what will happen here. There's not that much movement in the market. Very hard to say. But I would believe that this number here would have more impact than it seems to be having. But that's just something that you need to monitor and take notice of yourself. It's really hard to tell whether a certain number is going to affect the current market or not. This trade might take some time. Let's see then. going up. So if it keeps going up above this level, then it might be a losing trade here. Seems like it's going to do that. I think I'm going to close it. S&P is moving a bit up. Nasdaq is also a bit up. Yeah, I'm closing it. So I lost. Seems like it totally shifted here. Look at this. Wow, crazy. And DAX is going up quite high. All indexes here are going up. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to buy here. I'm gearing now. Very, very risky here. I'll wait for a couple minutes, see what happens. We might see a pullback now. So I bought here, Dow Jones. Might be a huge mistake, might not. Let's see. I really do not like to trade um, in a position like this. The market is just going up and down. So the best trade is the trades you can do based on information like news sources or market economic data that is published. This trade could go either way. I could end up losing even more money. So every single index is just trading sideways now. Might go down, might go up. It's really hard to tell. I thought that the market would go further down. That's why I started with short position that I did, because of the macroeconomic numbers that were published a bit earlier, but they only went down to 21,622 of the Dow Jones. And then it started to go up again. That's why I ended up in a buy position instead. Let's see if that's correct or not. You can really never know when the market is changing, when it's going up, when it's going down. You really just have to stick through the trade and close it if you see it's going the opposite way, but I think this could take some time. And again, never let your emotions do the trading for you. You should try to stay as calm as possible. Now it seems like it's going down. I will draw a new line here. No, come on. I need to be careful now because this might be dangerous. The market is really moving slowly now. I'm not happy with how it looks now. You could get the feeling that it's kind of, it went up from 1530 here, went up there, and then it did an M formation here, and then it went down again. It didn't break this line though, or let me see, this line here. I actually have a line there. This line. If it does that, then I'm in serious trouble. And you can see that the price is going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. So it shows that I'm minus 500 US dollars, I'm plus 200 US dollars, I'm minus 1,500 US dollars. And that's something I don't really look that closely into because in the end, all that really matters is if your trade is winning or if your trade is losing. And you can see the stop level here, the limit level there. It went above this top line here, but then it might just fall back down. This is not an ideal market to trade in here. there's no more numbers that will be posted today. Tomorrow we have the this is not that important, the German SATIW economic sentiment report. Regarding America, there's little to none action going on tomorrow. But yeah, this could be interesting for the British pound. Let's see how that works out tomorrow. DAX is moving up. That's positive. S&P is still on the plus side today. Same with the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is actually going quite high now. The only index that's not moving is Dow Jones. I'm a bit worried about that, but there's not much I can do at this point except for closing the trade. And I still feel this is a 50% chance. There's really no clear indicator here whether it will go up or go down. At least not yet. Yeah, I got a message here from Mohan. Said your entry point looked like a resistance. Right now, it certainly does look like a resistance point. The question is, will it break it or will it be pushed back down? That's hard to say. We can take a look at bigger time frames here. So you can see that we are touching these candle lights here. So yeah, it might be a resistance zone we're in. And especially, I believe this is an all-time high of the Dow Jones. Let's see. Yeah. So we are near the all-time high, and of course there will be a lot of resistance occurring during different peaks, especially since Friday it went quite high to a new all-time high. That might be the reason that it's being pushed down, or that it can't really go any higher at the moment without any significant numbers behind it. So it might be trading sideways for quite a while. So yeah, it's just going up and down here. This might take a couple of hours, unfortunately or fortunately. Nasdaq is still doing quite well. The S&P 500 is slightly above. Yeah, I'm really not satisfied with the trade we're in now. This is a real gamble. Let's see here. It may continue down here now, so this might be a losing trade as well. At least you're able to see that I can lose money, just like you. I will see if it continues below this line here. And then I'll try to decide what I will do. So it's coming dreadfully close to this line here, and that's a line I'm not very comfortable with the price crossing. There's very little movement within the indexes now. It's going down, it's going up. Thank you, Grace. I saw your comment. It's going further down, it seems. So, question here is, will it continue down? It might. I'm watching the other indexes here now. S&P isn't moving at all, it seems. Nasdaq is still trading at the same levels as it has been during the last half hour or so. Dow Jones is currently on its way down, as far as I can see. So this is the risk of doing the trading strategy that I'm currently doing. You can see it has crossed this line, and that makes me a bit anxious. So be aware, I might close this trade quite fast if I see a sharp dip here, because that's what we might see. And it has traded sideways for such a long time, and it suddenly moves one direction, then we can expect large dip upwards or downwards. And in this case, it might go down. So I just want to be clear to shut down the position and just take it as a loss. So when did I enter the trade? It's almost been 1 hour now, and we haven't really moved at all. But it might suddenly drop down. Just so you are aware that I might close the position quite fast, because right now I can draw that up. Right now it looks like it's heading down, to be honest with you. You might say, for example, why I don't close the trade now. I'm only minus 500 US dollars something. I could, but the price might jump up as well, so I definitely want to see if this trade can win or not. But if the trade goes below, let's see, if the trade goes below a certain point here, I don't really feel comfortable with holding the trade. So what's a bit strange here is that it's only Dow that are in negative here. Both Nasdaq and S&P 500 are a bit up today. Nasdaq is way up by 0.30%. That's quite high. So that's why something's happening here now. Yeah, right now it seems that it will go further down here. There comes the dip. And if it breaks that line, it will dip in further. It might break that line and here, and might move quite fast down. So my first opening could have been a winning trade, but then I would have had a lot higher stop trade margins. Let's see if I can recoup what I've lost now, and that'll be interesting. The question is, will it continue down? Will it bounce back up? Because this could be a good buy opportunity here. Could be. If I didn't enter at this point, I would probably try to buy some here. If it really breaks below this line, that might be a good sell position. That depends on what happens the next minutes here. It may seem like the momentum is running out of steam. I'm talking about the upwards trend that we've seen the last days here, because it's almost near an all-time high, and that could make it difficult for a buy position to materialize. But then again, you must understand that we entered the position at 21,637, and we are now at the 10 minus that, and now even lower. So the price haven't moved that much. But yeah, look at this. I think we need to close this position. It seems like all indexes are going down now. Nasdaq is going down. S&P is going down. Yeah, I am closing it. Lost quite a substantial amount of money there. As you can see, what I feared happened. It dipped quite hard when it first broke a few of the lines there. I haven't spent all my 4 times, so I'm thinking if I should try to enter once more. I might do that. I might actually sell because it's now clearly on a downward path. I just need to make sure that my stop loss is higher than this section here. S&P is now soon going down. But the problem here is that it might bounce back up, so I might lose a 3rd time. So that's the risk with the strategy that I'm playing. There's no macro numbers I can base my assumptions on right now. So let's see what happens here. At least you can see that I'm losing a lot of money today, and that's good. You can see the trend here. It's clearly going down. The question is, will this turn? Will it go back up? We might hit a resistance zone there. Might not. S&P is now at the same level it was when it opened. Nasdaq is almost at the same level as well. Dow Jones is down by 0.01%. It looks to me that we are having a blue Monday here. If you have any ideas that you would like me to trade upon, then just send me a question. It's bouncing up here quite nicely. Let's see how far it bounces. Nasdaq is a bit up now. S&P 500 is still where it was. German index aftermarket, I think it's aftermarket now, is down. Oops, yeah. So I sold Dow Jones here. It might be my third losing trade. That's just how it is sometimes. Just don't let that ruin your day. Let's see. Put my open positions here. At least you will see how easy it is to lose money as well as earning money. After this trade, I think I will call it a day. Whether I lose or I win, then I need to recoup and we can meet back here tomorrow and see what we're able to do then. But yeah, I think it's a resistance zone here. As mentioned, I think it's quite hard to tell, especially with no big economic numbers or statements. I always feel comfortable with shorting in a market that is overvalued, like I believe Dow Jones is now, so that's why I'm quite comfortable, even though I'm losing money on this trade as well, it seems. But let's see what happens. Yeah. It's really, really hard to tell what will happen here. I don't feel like the price will bounce up really high. It might just float around where it is now. It might float around 21,630, 40, and that might be the entire trading day. But it's really hard to tell. As you can see, the price just bounced up, which is quite typical, especially when I'm doing the trades. Really hard to tell what is going on right now. I'll just monitor this for a while and see if I have to pull out of this one as well. Like the market, it doesn't really make sense at this point. It went down as fast as it bounced up. Of course, there could be some news, some tweets by Donald Trump, some other news that are posted on CNN, on Money Watch, or similar that will affect the price while I'm talking and doing the trades. And that's something I do not have control over now, since I'm talking with you and monitoring the trades. So that might be what's going on with this sudden spike. It might not. Still, it isn't above the level where I feel comfortable of taking a loss again. But if it, of course, if it goes above here, we need to take a stop loss and just call it a day. And I will have a loss during the first trading day. I could have stopped this morning when I was up more than 2%. But I promised you guys more sessions today, so that's what I did. And usually I wouldn't have entered the market again. I like to trade one time and then just see where it goes. Goes from there. I think it's gonna keep moving upwards here. Yeah. So that's a bit ironic, because if I hold the position that I did, I would have made money at this point. But that's just how it is. That's how trading is. So you never know what will happen. And what caused this spike? It's hard to say. It went below. It went below this line. But that's how the markets are, and that's not something we can really predict, so we just have to make the best out of it. Remember, I have one more trade where I can try to recoup my losses and still be profitable today. I'm not sure I'm going to do that since I lost quite a substantial amount. But I will take a closer look later. The Nasdaq is still trading where it was. Dow Jones seems to be pushing upwards again. The S&P is still trading near the same level as it was. I'll draw some lines here. Yeah, it might keep going up here. If it breaks this line, I don't feel comfortable with holding it. Still, there's not a lot of movement with Nasdaq nor the S&P 500. It's more stable. Same with the German index, DAX, more stable. It seems like it will break the line. If it hasn't already, no, it hasn't already. It's really trading sideways right now, going up and going down the past hours. Very hard to tell. I think it broke the line just now. No, not yet. Yeah, no. The question is this a good sell opportunity or is it a good buy opportunity? Since it's been trading sideways so long, it's hard to say. Gold is on its way down. That might mean that the indexes are on its way up. If Dow Jones were to reach an all-time high now, that would be at around 21,675. So if you look at this image here, you might feel that the price will eventually move further down. This here. I'm not sure it's going to be pushed that much higher than it is now. Seems like it will go sideways and probably go down some more. I'll take a look at it. Just gonna check if there's any big news out there. No. So it clearly broke the line. So the question is, should I close it before it's too late, or is it a good sell position? I'm quite confident that the Dow Jones will at some point be a lot lower than 21,644 that is now. When that will happen, though, is the mystery guess, and if you get that right, you might earn a lot of money. That's the $1,000,000 question. Nasdaq is on its way down. S&P 500 is still hovering along. Seems like Dow Jones is going to break upwards. I might want to close the trade here. Seems to be tagging along upwards here. It might be the position where I will call it a day. It might be. It went quite fast upwards here. No really good explanation on why it did that, but that's how the market reacts. This could be a really good sell position. If you're thinking about opening a new trade, it could be a good sell position. the movements right now is just so small. I've been trading within 20 points here. It's very hard to predict where the market will go with that little movement. But I must be honest with you, here it looked like the market was going down since it broke this line here from the previous low. Really looked like it was going down. That's why it's changed my position from here to this. Yeah, I think my stop loss level is going to get hit quite soon. If not something dramatically happen here. So I'm just wondering if I should let it run or if I should close it here. I could move the stop loss level up to the new all-time high. But to be honest with you, we might reach that level today. So I could just end up losing even more money. Nasdaq is on its way down, looks like. Dow Jones is again trading sideways here. Not a market that I'm comfortable with. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Now it's getting even closer to my stop loss level. I might call this a day today. Yeah, this looks like it's not going to go my way here. It's been continuously going up here. So it might continue way up. You can see it's quite consistent with this line. I'm really close to the stop loss level. The question here is, will this trend ease up here, or will we see a new breakout upwards? My guess is that we will see a breakout downwards. But for how long and for how much is quite hard to tell right now. Very hard to take a decision right here. This might be the lowest point it will be in a while if it continues upwards, but it might be the beginning of a downfall as well. All indexes seems to be going up right now. This could look really bad. All we need is for Dow Jones to drop 23, 24 points, and then we will be at break even with this trade, and that's really not that much. And then again, it only needs to go up by 10 points in order for me to hit the stop loss level. And that would be a shame, but that's how it is. Need to embrace that. If I did a short position here around 21,650, that will be quite a good trade, I believe, or I would feel comfortable with doing that. I will show you why. if you did a short position there, you would be near one of the resistance zones that you can find here during these trading hours. There's a peak, there is a peak, a bit more up. And then of course you could do a stop loss level that's higher than the new all-time high, because it's probably uncertain that Dow Jones will hit the new all-time high today, as far as what I can read from the markets. Like all different indexes are basically now just trading sideways. As you can see here, it's up pre-hours, it's going down. Just after open, it's going up again. It's going down. A bit further down, it's going up again. So yeah, this could really go both ways. It could continue up here, but I think the line has been broken now. The one that we looked at, I think it was something like this. But then again, it could be a minor pullback before it's moving even higher. Another said, this peak here could also be the highest level Dow Jones will reach today. And if it's so, then I think our trade is still alive. But I'm just afraid it will bounce right back up here. The gold price is on its way down. Nasdaq is trading a bit sideways. Dow Jones is moving further up. The German index after hours is still trading sideways here. So there was a breakout here, which is not what I'm looking for. Might bounce right back up. I'm looking into closing the trade very soon. If I see it goes below, no, above this, I will show you this line here. Then this is a lost position, I'm quite sure of it. Whoa. Guys, look at what's happening. It's completely going down. The question is this a minor correction? Or will it continue? As far as I'm afraid, I will not close the trade yet. It hasn't reached my kind of magical line that you can see here. So I will continue to monitor this trade. I'm just turning down the volume because I have to do some other work now. And you're free to watch. I will keep this live until either the take profit or the stop loss level has been reached, or if I choose to close the trade. I can see that both Nasdaq is heading down, S&P 500 is heading down. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just turning down the mic here, but I will still monitor it, and if I see something happen, I will get back on the microphone. And especially if I enter a new trade, or if I close a trade, I will definitely let you know. But yeah, the market today hasn't given a lot of clues of where it was heading. But that happens, and to be honest, if you're in a market where you don't see a clear trend that you would like to pursue, then you should probably not enter a trade. And I need to remind you that I would not have entered a trade yet again today, since I was already up the 2% that I have in my strategy. So, but I wanted to see if I could make another trade, and that should be possible. But the market didn't play out the way I wanted it today. That's just how it is, unfortunately. The boring part here is that if I had the same sell order here, I think I saw here somewhere, or here, then I would have, oh, what did I do now? I moved something here. Did I move this? I think I would have won on the first trade. Yeah, no, on the first day, I think yeah, would probably have won here, around this level. It will be really interesting to see what happens here, though. It might just bounce right back up. I'm looking at the Nasdaq, it's still trading at the same levels. I'm looking at S&P 500, it's a bit down. German index is trading at the same level. Dow Jones is now down by 10 points this trading day. it's really not an optimal market to try to predict where the price is heading. It's really not. But then again, I feel quite comfortable shorting the markets now, even though they are ending up as losing trades, because we are near an all-time high for Dow Jones, and it doesn't seem to be sustainable at all. So one day I will probably make a lot of money on shorting Dow Jones if I see a clear trend. If some macroeconomic numbers has come out, or if something happens in the news section, I might want to short Dow Jones quite rapidly, and then just leave the trade for a while and have the take profits on a really low level, because that will probably happen in the next 3 to at least 12 months. I think we will see a major pullback someday, and I'm waiting on the golden opportunity there. Okay, I will turn off the mic for a while and comment if I see some changes there. Okay, so back, and it looks like we're now finally coming to an end of the trade. Seems like it will continue upwards here, and then we will have a losing trade. Let's see. Yeah, it might break that line now. It's been really slowly today. No real. As you can see, it's just trading sideways the last hours. No good trend to get a good prediction out of the current markets. I still want the trade to be fulfilled either with a stop loss or I'll take profit here. Of course, we're much closer to a stop loss, but it's not moving too fast, and it might even start on the downturn here, or it can shoot right up. That might happen. Gold is 1 point down from earlier. Euro is almost exactly the same. Nasdaq is still the same. S&P 500 is also the same, but a bit up. Dow Jones is trading plus 4.3 points. Now it's gone quite some hours now. Just monitoring the market here. If we look at the 10-minute chart here, I can draw some resistance zones that you can clearly see from the last trading hours. Yeah, it's actually close to my entry point here and my stop loss here. That's a zone we've been operating for the past 2 to 3 hours. Tough market during the evening here. This could also be a good short position. Just so you're aware of that. So I can't really see that Dow Jones will increase drastically in the coming days without any strong numbers or statements from the Federal Reserve or from the central bank in England tomorrow. So let's see if we can do better trading day tomorrow. As I feel we are coming to an end right now. So I could have closed the trade here. But that wasn't something I thought about. Because I still believe we will see lower lows of the Dow Jones market, but maybe not today. I could also lift stop loss level. But I'm not sure I'll do that. I can show you the trend here. Something like that. But again, Dow Jones is just up by 0.02% today, and that's really low. Not up, not down, just trading sideways since it opened from a quite bullish Friday. Tomorrow we might, if this continues today, we might see more frightened market tomorrow, where it will go down quite hard or stay stable or even do a new all-time high. My guess is that we will see a downfall in the Dow Jones soon, and that's something I'm going to monitor quite closely. So I think my stop loss order will be hit soon. I could move the stop loss order some more up, but I don't see that will do any difference. The question here is, will it reach the new all-time high? Might seem like it will. Yeah, I'm closing. So I lost the trade, and I will call it a day, and we will try to pick it back up tomorrow and see what we can do with the Bloody Monday that I had just now. Thank you for watching, guys.